I trusted her completely until her secret destroyed me. I was never one to believe in fate, but sometimes life has a way of throwing us into situations we never imagine. My name's Adam, and looking back, it's almost ironic how much I trusted Julia, how much I thought we were the perfect match. We met during my senior year in college. I was studying finance, trying to line up my future, while she was in psychology, effortlessly charming everyone around her with this intoxicating confidence. It was in a study group where we first talked, and within weeks, she was all I could think about. Julia wasn't just beautiful, she was fierce, independent, and had this way of making every moment feel like an adventure. By the time we graduated, we were inseparable, or so I thought. She talked about moving in together, building a future, even hinting at marriage in ways that made me feel like I was the luckiest guy alive. After graduation, I landed a good job in marketing, which felt like a big win, and Julia got a position at a fast-growing tech company. But while my days were filled with numbers and campaigns, Julia's were anything but routine. She was often out late, claiming she had networking events or strategy meetings. I wanted to believe her, of course. We were both ambitious, chasing our dreams. Then came the night of her company's annual gala. I still remember how stunning she looked in that emerald dress, her laughter echoing as we danced. But something felt off. Every time her phone buzzed, she'd glance at it a little too quickly, a little too nervously. I brushed it off, thinking I was being paranoid. She was with me, after all, right? But then the late nights got more frequent, and the excuses grew stranger. One evening, while she was working late, I received a call from her friend Lara. Apparently, Julia had shared she was feeling smothered in our relationship. Smothered? It was like a slap to the face. I'd always been supportive, giving her space whenever she needed it. Not long after, my mom, who's never been shy about sharing her opinions, sat me down. She'd seen Julia out at a local bistro with another man, her hand resting comfortably on his, their heads close together like lovers. I laughed it off, convincing myself Mom was overreacting. But deep down, doubt was growing. I'd catch Julia smiling at her phone or texting someone in the middle of the night, claiming it was just work. I was beginning to question everything. Then came the trip that shattered it all. Julia was supposed to be at a weekend conference in Chicago, but I spotted her car parked near a restaurant downtown. I followed my gut and waited, nerves twisted in knots, until I saw her walk out with him, an attractive guy probably a few years younger than me, laughing with her like they'd known each other forever. They shared a quick kiss before parting ways, and my world crumbled. When I confronted her, she barely flinched, as if she'd been expecting it. She didn't apologize, didn't even try to cover it up. She just said, "Adam, I'm not the woman you think I am. I need more in my life, and honestly, we want different things." I stood there, speechless, betrayed, wondering who this stranger was who looked so much like the woman I'd once loved. After she left, I spent weeks in a fog. I'd invested so much in her, in us, and to find out it had all been a lie felt unbearable. My mom, always my rock, reminded me of something she said early on. Real love doesn't hide in shadows, Adam. It stands beside you, unafraid. Maybe that's why she'd never trusted Julia fully. She'd seen something I was too blind to notice. Healing wasn't easy, but over time I started finding pieces of myself again. I poured my energy into work, rekindled old friendships, and slowly opened my heart back up. There's a strange clarity that comes with loss, a kind of brutal awakening that makes you see what truly matters. And for me, it wasn't Julia or the dreams I'd built around her. I'm sharing this story not because I want sympathy, but because I hope someone out there learns from my mistake. Love can blind us, make us see what we want instead of what's real. Now I know what to look for, and more importantly, what to avoid.